Repo Man. Oh, there's Shawn Michaels back there. There's a Jake with the snake. You get Jake with Damien, it raises the price so significantly. It's a cool Serpentor too. So you get Serpentor with his cape. Just got something else back there. Not sure what it is exactly. You get the file card. So these are pretty cool. And they're posable. They've got articulation to them. They're not just the regular 3 3/4 like Star Wars ones. What are you doing, man? You breaking in the case?
Yeah, that's what I do.
This guy just comes in and breaks in the case.
I come in, I own the place.
My goodness. Just take whatever you want out of there.
Oh, that.
All right, we got to start in the wrestling section. I'll check out the Joes when we're done here, but let's see if we got any. I'm actually looking for a couple specific ones. Let me see. There's that new series. What does he have? No. Okay.
What are you looking for?
Kali.
Oh, wasn't he? Is it Build-A-Figure? Or?
He was in a previous wave, but in this new current wave here, I think it's this one here. Yeah, it's the one right before this.
Is it higher? Because he got Alex Shelley behind.
Yeah, I just picked those up recently. He's in one of these waves.
Yeah.
The Demolition wave.
Oh, okay.
Let me see here.
He has the Demolition wave.
Yeah, I got Demolition from him.
Oh, okay.
And he said he sold out of Kali like immediately.
Wow.
So I just got these in recently. I think I got them from J&J.
Oh, yeah. And everybody's looking for
Creed Brothers.
Everybody wants the China.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'd rather be in China.
Right. Exactly. Oh, they still got Shorty G. Somebody buy Shorty G, please. I'm gonna buy him and donate him.
Should.
Adam Rose.
Or Chad Gable.
Right? Chad Gable's a beast. Let's see what we got for older ones here. Drake Maverick. Everybody needs a Drake Maverick figure. Oh, wow, look at that. Old school Dude Love. That one's nice, too. Here's that Lyra. Is that wave? No, it's still the same wave. There's that wave. Demolition. So there's a Lyra, there's an old Shayna Baszler, TMNT. Yeah, there's that wave. Roman Drew, Nikki. Got some black Cardell Jan. If you're looking for the older wave. Black Taurus. That's actually a good figure. It's a very good figure. Laredo Kid. Let's see here. Got some goodies up on the top. Scope out the case. See if we got anything new in there. Let me see. There's that purple gear Taz I keep looking at. Every time I come here, I might scoop that up. Then again, I say that every time I come here too. So let's see what we got for Hasbro. Anything we need besides this? I think it's Series 2 Warrior, Series 3, something like that. Purple trunks. Need that. Let's see here. Just got a Skinner recently, so checked him off the list. Scott Steiner. Repo Man. Oh, there's Shawn Michaels back there. There's a Jake with the snake. You get Jake with Damien, it raises the price so significantly. We've got some bendies here. These are the junk shop dogs. They're not bendies, sorry. Bruiser Brody. Road Warriors. The Road Warriors are tight. Look at that. You find something already? Let me guess. Turtles. Let me guess.
Turtles and the Joker.
Dave's over here scooping out turtles. Oh yeah, there's that. What's that? That Nicholson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
Saw people on Instagram doing like 3D prints of like the head sculpts and painting them. They looked really, really good. But I guess that was all right.
That dark side. That's a good dark side. I had that, the Frost Giant Build-A-Figure. I had that series, and I got rid of it. He's got a couple of them in there. That Dark Side's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Pretty good scale on it too. I like these old ones. I have that Hulk. I have that Wolverine. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, mainly right now, mainly wrestling and vintage Joe's Hasbro.
What made you go down that Joe rabbit hole?
So Joe's were that was the number one thing that I had as a kid, and it's such a big rabbit hole that until now, like I didn't really want to go down it, you know. Plus, they have so many repros and variants and stuff like that that you got to really know what you're getting. So it wasn't something that I wanted to really do. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just start doing it. Some of the ones I found, the prices were right. So you know, if they're right, I'll get them. I'll start a collection. I did start a collection, but I'm not going like full in like vehicles and stuff like that, like I used to. But I had everything then, and it was awesome. So
Some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Some very cool stuff.
But that was it. And you know, when I started collecting them again, I was like, you know what, I got the feels. You know, it was like, you know what, it's how it's supposed to be. Oh, that's a cool Craven.
It's perfect timing too with the Joe and the turtle crossover.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I really was big into Joe's as a kid. That's like the one line for whatever reason.
That was my number one line. I had like everything.
I even asked my parents. They're like, you never had those. One thing you
never. I never had Transformers.
Yeah.
Ever. Not a single one as a kid. Barricade?
No.
Or Prowl.
The original one.
Yep. Yeah, never had any Transformers as a kid. They still got this launch pad over here in the turtle section. That is fantastic.
One of my friends, he had all the jets, all three of the original Seekers.
Let's see what else they got in these cases over here. So got another 90s case over here. 80s, 90s. Cool stuff we got going on. We got some Silverhawks, Thundercats, Gargoyles, Mega Man, Jurassic Park, Captain Planet, Firestorm Captain Planet back there. Our Silverhawks. Evil Raiders Strike Cycle. Got some mask figures. And some Lucy's in there as well. Toxie. It's a cool case. It pops. It pops. Good color going on in there. And another cool case. Got Ernie Reyes signed. Box there. Mutant Raphael. Let's see what we got going on here. Lucy's. Beautiful. We got some Giants. Giants. All right. They have a Technodrome in there too. It's pretty cool. Pretty good stuff in here. Yeah, scoop Hulk still rules. Oh yeah. Got to. Let's see. Jags Pacific. I don't have the Jarrett and Deborah set, so I might scoop this baby up. I love these old Jags 2-packs. They got some old battle packs too. But they got Hardcore Holly Al Snow. This is that SummerSlam 99 with Head. That's pretty cool. Grudge Match Luna Sable. Then they got the Too Tough. They got Interrogator and Recon. Jackal. That's what's his name? Don Callis right there. Good old Don Callis back in the day. Kurgan. More Truth Commission and DOA. Chains and 8-Ball. That's pretty cool for you OG collectors back in the 90s. But yeah, these are pretty cool. These are pretty cool. Oh, let me get that back on a peg. That's a possibility. Maybe scooping up Deborah and Double J. Throw it on the peg for now. Old Theory. Tony Storm. Got some old WCW back here. Look at that. Here's that with that newer logo towards their 2000-2001 run. right before they sold. Monday Nitro, Kevin Sullivan, the Taskmaster. This is at OSFTM, San Francisco Toy Makers. Boom. These are the ones that you press the button and it vibrates. Nope, of course it doesn't work. It's only like, 40 years old or something. 1997, so about 30 years old. Ric Flair, again, OSFTM. Got some more jacks up here. Let's see what we got back here. Val Venus, Stomp, Brian Pillman. Fully loaded test. A horrible sculpt. Some of these are really good, some of these are really bad with their sculpt. Signature Series was good. Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn Road Dog. Getting ready to go see those guys. Coming up soon here. WrestleCon in Vegas. Romania. So that'll be cool. Got that wrecking Stone Cold truck there. Comes with a Stone Cold figure. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Got some decisions to make. Now we come out here to the G.I. Joe's section. Let's see here. Got everything top to bottom here. Like I said, been digging into vintage Joe's a lot lately. But you got to watch out for the repros and the I forget what that other line is called, but I think it's like gosh, I forget the name of it. It's like that. That's not a Joe. That's not a Joe. I think that's from the movie. That's an OG right there. That's an OG. There's Scrap Irons. Scrap Irons an OG. Nemesis Enforcer. Let's see here. Cross Country. I think it's a Leatherneck. Yeah, Leatherneck back there. Hit and Run. It's I think it's Toxo Viper or something without his face mask. Let's see. Crocmaster. Back in the back. Without Fiona. I'd like to get him complete. These are pretty cool. So Super 7's got these new, and they're pretty much in scale if you really take a look at it there. So, they're not horribly priced either. They're around $20, $25, but like, take this for example, if you're getting a Falcon figure, it's new deco, but you get his weapon, you get the figure, you get a stand, you get the backpack, so, for a similar or around the same price that you're going to get, like $20 for a Lucy with nothing on it, you're going to get, one of these. They got Chuckles, they got Cobra Commander, Serpentor. Looks like this set, we got Falcon, Snake Eyes, Lady J, and Duke. Let me see, is that this? No. So it's all carded. Looks like it's all carded like that. Lady J, Lady J, Lady J. There's the Snake Eyes. Okay, so here we go. Move this over one. And there's the Snake Eyes. Okay. So yeah, that's a cool Snake Eyes. Comes with a red sword. And let's see if they have the Duke. No, no Duke. All right, so they got 3 of the 4. Unless, what's this back here? Oh, actually, I just found him. I just found him up here. What? Getting to it, right here. So there's the Duke. It actually looks like Chuckles. That's funny. So they got all 4. So again, good value there. That Falcon, though, it's pretty cool. The Falcon kind of pops. May have to take a gander at this one and see, how this pops in the set, how this looks in the set with some of the OGs, It's a cool Serpentor, too. So you get Serpentor with his cape. Got something else back there. Not sure what it is exactly. You get the file card. So these are pretty cool. And they're posable. They've got articulation to them. They're not just the regular 3 3/4 like Star Wars ones. These are actually molded to be just like vintage Joe's. So yeah, roadblock. Oh, that's a cool roadblock. I'll have to check that one out too. Then of course we got classified series, which is always good. I don't think I'm missing any of these though, so good stuff. All right, decision time. What are you doing, man? You breaking in the case?
Yeah, that's what I do.
This guy just comes in and breaks in the
I
case.
come in, I own the place.
My goodness. Just take whatever you want out of there.
Oh, that was it, Dave.
Let's see here. DC Superheroes carded. $1.99 price tag. All right, cool. I mean, this isn't KB, but I'll take the price. It's fine.
All right, I got excited.
Did you get your figure?
No, I thought that was the. I thought that was an '89 Batman, but it's not. It's a sovereign knight.
Nice. All right, we're gonna see what else Seth can break in around here, and then we'll get back to you.
Well, again, when you run the place, that's what happens. There was the one that you pulled up.
All right, we did pick up a couple things here. You can see Tito in the bag there. Over here at Bitz, the boys are pulling out. They are going to, we're gonna go meet up at another store, and then we'll be on our way. So say goodbye to the Bitz van for this beautiful Saturday. All right, so we've got, once again, no LJNs. So we're not doing too well here. A lot of empty shelves. A ton of empty shelves. No LJNs. And a ton of empty shelves. So do have the shipper here. WrestleMania Vegas. Wonder where the boys went. They're probably back in the NECA. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing. Not a single thing we need here. See if we can find these guys. There's that Bane. Alright, see if we can find these guys. They do have these, I guess Jack specific is, I don't know. I got to catch up on my my toy history here, but I know Jack's made WWE back in the day, WWF back in the day. But Jack's is making these Mario Galaxy movie figures. These are actually pretty neat. I'm kind of digging this Bowser Jr. here. Look at that. So that's what he looks like back there. That's pretty neat. It's a pretty cool figure. If you're into Mario or whatever, and they got like a 5-pack or something down there with Wonder Bowser Jr. That's pretty cool. It's like a deranged treasure troll. Whoa! You've got the power. Nice. Let's see. That is pretty cool, actually.
I wonder.
That is pretty neat. All right. So yeah, if you're
$104.
you're into these, you're digging these things. That's what we got. That's what we got. We got over here on Rocket Red Brigade. Seeing him everywhere.
I'm gonna have to cut in front of you, even though I just made a snick about that in my last video.
Oh, nice. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, excuse you.
Pardon me. Pardon. This blade figure is actually decent for an older Wesley Snipes face sculpt. So I am digging that, but that would take me back down the Marvel Legends rabbit hole there. Got one random Desert Scorpion. This guy is sold. Let's see what he rings up at. Let's see. Tarjay. $31.49 clearance. Clearance. $31.49. That's not much for clearance, but hey, better than nothing. They got the concept art He-Man still. Might as well scan him, see how much he is.
See what's going on.
And again, pretty decent shipper. I'm digging this Priest. I keep wanting to pull the trigger on it. I do like. Yeah, he's a punk. He's a punk. He literally is a punk. His name is CM Punk.
Dude, how awesome was that promo Monday night?
Dude, that was killer. We were watching it, and then he talked about the ticket prices, and me and Zach just looked at each other. We're like, oh god! And guess what's going down right now?
Yeah.
The ticket prices.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody said
Triple H said, yeah, go do whatever you want, buddy. Yeah, I'm digging this Priest because of the Terror Twins gear he's got on. So that's pretty interesting. So that might be a get. Might have to walk away with a Damian Priest, but I do need the Creed brothers. Already got Andrade. Cody, that's the 114th Cody we've gotten. That all look the same. So, all right. Let's check out the price on this concept art He-Man, and then maybe we'll walk away with a Priest if not. So we'll see. Let's see. Going right back here to the Magic scan bar. Oh, 15 bucks. There we go. He's on clearance. All right. There we go. 15 bucks on clearance.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
No, not at all. Wonder if these things are marked down yet. I always just check randomly, like some of the stuff that's been around for a while.
Yeah.
So, and then Target has, so it's today, Saturday. They start their sales on Saturdays, I believe. It's either Saturday or Sunday. $20.99 on clearance. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that the sword it's like the what's it called?
Oh yeah, the Matrix.
Yeah, Matrix of leadership. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So yeah, these are marked down to 20. So you got your Optimus Prime armor He-Man is 20. Clearance. And then Starscream. Let's see. Starscream is down to 23. That's actually pretty cool too. These things look better out of the box than they do in the box. Like, look at that. That thing looks cool. That thing's pretty neat. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty neat. So that was 23. And the concept art He-Man is 17. Okay. And then we got Terror Twins Priest. Got some decisions to make here. All right, here we go. We're gonna go do some outdoor living. You guys looking for patio sets and mulch and stuff?
No, I'm actually looking for one of those flat top. What do they call it? What's the grill?
The griddle.
No, not the griddle.
It's a griddle.
The brand of the thing.
The brand of the thing?
Yeah, whatever.
He's looking for the brand of the thing.
The first thing or the second?
Yeah. It's a All right, let's go look for the brand of the thing. All right, let's turn the camera on for some sheer disappointment. Actually, I found that whole wave here last time, so I can't knock on them too bad, but this is how it usually looks when I'm here. Pegs for days, baby. Anybody want to rent some empty space? That's what we got. So we've got the Wyatt 6.
They rent out shit.
Right?
Space for us.
Yeah, there you go. So we got Eddie Guerrero. Steady Eddie. Ricky the Dragon. We got the Monday Night Wars Ultimate Kurt. And let's see, what else is down there? Old Flexi Lexi, baby. Intercontinental Championship. Hulk still rules, brother. Urgh. Lucha Lowrider. Lowriders for days. Wyatt 6. It's actually that's the Wyatt 3. Street Fighter.
Chance.
Batista. Let's see.
Dragon. Got Latino Key.
Yeet.
Let's see.
Put him back where he's supposed to go.
We got the
Coricha.
ultimate. You know where they dropped the ball on this Kurt? They should have had this the unitard as soft goods.
Yeah.
That way you could have
yeah.
you could have him take the take the shoulders off.
Especially for an ultimate.
Yeah.
The price that you're paying for those ultimate is $35-40 a pop. I mean,
They dropped the ball. That should have been a soft good.
I was watching what's his name? Trey last night, My Damn Toys.
Yeah.
And they were going over that, like, the difference between ultimates and elites, and I agree 100%. Elites is just it's the way to go. That's actually a decent Cody right there. The suited one with the belt.
The Batista and the Cena. The pink. The pink
one,
was
yeah.
the chase.
Was the chase. Yeah. But I do like that Cody with that belt.
So you got to pull. You got to
120.
You got to pull a Hogan.
Yeah, brother.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
There's some more Mario.
Yeah.
Mario.
Still need that damn Figuarts Luigi. I can't find it anywhere.
What the heck? Looks like a giant turtle toilet bowl down there.
Oh, Big Dub was preaching about that thing, saying
This thing?
it's a fun.
This thing looks. I mean, the whole line looks pretty cool, and the fact that Jax is doing them, You know,
It's
that's
very
our '90s upcoming of wrestling figures.
All right.
So I love it. It's actually pretty freaking cool.
All right.
Well,
Let's go make our way
maybe
down.
possibly make a choice on this Cody. Maybe possibly. I don't know. All right.
Behind you.
All right, it's a wrap. I know the fellas, you guys are going to go do some more hunting, right?
We have to.
Nice. I got some daddy duties I have to go do, and then we got to go see the Mario movie. So, all right, fellas, it's been a pleasure as always.
Always.
Great meeting up with these guys. So we'll see you next time.
Later.
Later.